Yo, welcome back to a new video. Guys, as most of you now know, this week, yesterday, Black Clover reached 300 chapters. 300. And I thought about making this video in different ways, but honestly, all in all, I kind of just want this video to be a video where we talk with each other about our adventures on Black Clover. I want to read your guys' adventure catching up to Black Clover, when you caught up to Black Clover, etc, etc. But guys, before we jump into that, be sure to check out the artist for this video, who is AZI over on Twitter, a very close friend of mine. Thank you so much for this amazing thumbnail. It looks beautiful. Mwah! Muchas gracias. With that said, like the video and let's just jump straight into it. Alright, yo, jumping straight into it. So, it's crazy, because 300 is more meaningful than you can imagine. I actually caught up, literally, the chapter that I caught up with Black Clover was chapter 144. For those of you elite members of the Black Clover community, you know chapter 144 was the chapter that Yami sensed or was given a message that the Wizard King, Julius Nova Chrono, is under attack. And as you all know, Yami was lured into the Golden Dawn base, and he was rushing his way straight towards Julius. And that is the chapter Vengeance, well, Patry stabs Julius and says, being the Wizard King is your one and only weakness. That is the chapter I caught up. So when I clicked read next chapter and it said no new chapter, I was like, there is no way. It was hard reading week to week from that moment. Like, if I had caught up in the middle of the Elf arc, alright, cool, that's chill. If I caught up at the start of the Julius versus Patry fight, alright, cool, that's okay. But catching up the moment Patry stabs Julius, having to wait an entire week for the next chapter, that was a journey. At the same time, I also joined the Black Clover Discord, official Discord, Reddit Discord, so be sure to join. There are honestly some really cool people in there. I've made some amazing friends over the last 3 years, or I guess 4 years, of reading and watching Black Clover. Around the time I caught up, obviously the anime eventually started late 2017, October 2017. Most of you know I reacted to most of the anime throughout its run, and honestly, Black Clover has been a massive journey. To have reached 300 chapters is amazing. We don't know what the future will hold. I pray that I'm gonna be here in 100 chapters from now reviewing Black Clover chapter 400. And guys, at the end of the day, none of this would have been possible without you. I wouldn't be here making this video if it wasn't for you beautiful, sexy people. So guys, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, notifications on. I am literally always eternally grateful to have been given this chance to read, review, and watch Black Clover and talk to you guys. And it's just honestly been fun. Be sure to join Discord. Tell me in the comment section what you did. When did you catch up to Black Clover? What did you think about it? I gotta be honest with you, one thing I do actually want to talk about. When I started reading Black Clover, yeah, it was one of my friends. His name was Kid Otaku back then. Now he's known as Snotblitz's YouTube channel. Go check him out. But he sent me the panel where Asta catches Noelle when they were going to the Underwater Temple arc. When Asta catches Noelle, and I was sold. For most of you that don't know, I'm a massive shipper. Like, I'm a massive shipper. Asta and Noelle's reunion in chapter 300. Yes, I'm all for that good shit. Yes, boy, I'm all for it. And when I saw that panel, I was like, okay, yo, what is this? What is this manga? And that was early 2017. And then I caught up very, very fast. I then reread it again and again and again. I could not believe what I was reading. But one thing I do have to say, obviously, throughout all the good, throughout all the bad, I do understand when people say start of Black Clover was very slow. Like the first, I'd say 10, 15 chapters were very generic. They were like, okay, I mean, I liked it. I mean, I'll fucking love it, but I can understand why people say they're generic. But when it got into the kingdom, the capital attack arc, when it got into the underwater temple arc, when it got into the cave arc with Yami versus Patri, I was sold. So unlike other manga where people say, read like 40, 50 chapters, see what you think, I'd say Black Clover is at its weakest from chapter 1 to 20. Though honestly, I enjoyed every single one, especially chapter 2 when Asta blitzes Seke. That shit was insane. Seke just talking so much shit towards Asta, and Asta just blitzes him. And he says, I'm not joining the Magic Knights so I can slack off. I'm joining the Magic Knights so I can work my ass off and become the Wizard King. I was just like, fucking sold. I was sold on chapter 2, but obviously a lot of you guys have different journeys with Black Clover. Throughout the last couple of years, a lot of you have been telling me, some of you actually dropped Black Clover early on and then picked it back up, caught up to the Spade War arc, and are now enjoying Black Clover. So honestly, everyone's journey is different, and I'm hoping the next 100 chapters, the next 200, please, I need more chapters, the next 400, 300, maybe even chapter 1000 is going to be another journey with more fans, more people to engage with. So guys, at the end of it all, please be sure to tell me in the comment section what you think of Black Clover. What do you want in Black Clover? When do you think Black Clover is going to end? On a side note, this week, as most of you know, chapter 301 is delayed. There was a break in Shonen Jump this week. The next official chapter of the Black Clover manga, the spoilers will be next week, Wednesday, the 28th of June. With that said, though, I do have a lot of videos planned this week for people you wouldn't even expect. One for Mimosa, maybe. I don't doubt on the Mimosa video. One for Zora. I feel like it's definitely finally time to talk about Zora, especially with Megikula placing traps around her own body. Very similar to Zora. I feel like it's finally time to talk about Zora. I do have other videos for Jack, maybe Dante, the Dark Triad's future, what they mean about this arc, and obviously the man, the myth, the legend, Morris, and Asta's future powers, because why not for one of those in. I also do have some information in regards to the Black Clover anime's potential return. So be sure to hit the like button, notifications on, subscribe to the channel to check out those future videos. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. Thank you so much for letting me be a fucking retard on YouTube. I'll see you in the next video. My name is Shmi, as always. Peace.